man. Come on in. Let's go for a spin.
Alright everybody, welcome to another episode of Selling Cars at Grinding Corp. And today we have something very special to show you. And I think you're all gonna like that, because I do like that a lot. This particular model is called the Honda Street. It does have a real-time four-wheel drive, so that means it's always on. And that it does have air conditioning, which to me is one of the key features to this type of vehicle, because only a few, and I mean probably 1 out of 10 or even less, came with that feature. This particular model is in very good condition, and we're going to show you walk around first, and then we're going to show you in some more detail and some imperfections that this truck has. And it does have a few, but nothing major, or I would say nothing at all, considering its age and the condition that this vehicle is in. So stickers are in very good condition. We're going to kind of close in on it right now. I'm going to show you that for being over 25 years old, stickers are very good. You can see they're peeling here and there a little bit, but overall it's very good. So we did buff it very nicely, so the paint is original and it looks very, very good. Another thing we're going to show you is the tires and the wheels. This particular model has street tires, and you can put off-road tires or something like that. Those are Yokohama's, they all matching tires, and they are for the highway use. Once we do a walk around, we're going to show you all the features that this truck has that are pretty unique to the vehicle of this age, and the features are inside. I'm going to open the truck right now, or the vent. We're going to show you the condition of it. Condition of it is very good. The dash is in good shape. No fade on the dash. Roof is in good shape. Back seats, back doors are in very good shape. Alright, so let's move up front for a second. The door cards are in good condition, and it does have just a little bit of fade on top of it. We're going to show it to you right now, but nothing major. That can be easily taken care of or dyed. That's one of very few imperfections that it has on the inside. We're going to show you the roof right now. The roof is in good shape. Because, for example, as you can see right here, right on the inner side of the door, you're going to see how clean it is and how clean it is right here. And important parts, I really like and appreciate when vehicle comes in this condition, and you can see the hinges are still in factory zinc plating, still in dichromate finish, and the door guide and the latch is still zinc plated, and the rear or the lower arm is still zinc plated, and those bolts are zinc plated as well, and you can see how clean this vehicle is. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and hop in on the other side, and I'm going to show you a couple of features that this vehicle has. Alright, so first of all, with me driving out there and with the passenger sitting in a comfortable position for such a little vehicle, go ahead and notice how much leg room it has. I mean, honestly, this is S-class category right here. Seriously, I mean, this 10 inches of legroom, that's S-Class category. And we're talking about a very little van. So I'm going to lock this door. And let's say you don't want to use air conditioning, and you can see these wonderful blinds that are very or widely used in the JDM market, or Japanese domestic market. I did not want to take them out. They're kind of cool and they're in good shape. So you can use that, but let's say if you want to remove that blind, and then look at that. You can open the window down on this little van. And then there's a little child lock, so you pull that out, and then you can lower it down completely. So you can be chilling here and grooving, riding along with a fresh wind and all that. So I like this. So in California, you can be riding along and, you know, with a surfboard on top and somebody, you know, cool females in the back here, and wind blowing all over. And by the way, you can take it to the beach and drive it back out because of the 4x4 or 4-wheel drive. Alright, now I'm going to show you another feature which I think is very useful and user-friendly indeed on that California beach if you would take it out, because this truck does have 4 seats, but it becomes a van with 6 feet of length, cargo length in the back, and I'm going to show you how it's done. First you pull this small lever here, then you pull this lever and it folds in. Then this side you do the same thing, and now as you can see, this truck is user-friendly in many different ways, and all I need right now is a hot girlfriend and a couple of pillows. Alright, now we're going to show you a few features that it has up front, and first we're going to, let's not forget that this is a Honda, and Honda are pretty good at what they do, especially when it comes to engines. So it cranks up fairly easily. Just turn the key and it cranks up. Then, as you can see, for me being 5'10", with my height, again, we're in S-Class, Mercedes S-Class territory. Plenty of legroom in the back, and in a blink of a second, it becomes a bed as well. So that's a cool feature about it. But the best feature about this, or one of the features that I do appreciate, and only few of these vans do have, is this button right here. And then you turn it on, and it comes in, and the cold air started coming out. We did have to tinker with it a little bit and service it, so it's fully serviced. First of all, it was clogged. Basically, let's put it this way, the system is operating to a Honda standards right now, or the way it was intended to be operated, and the total bill for servicing the system was $800. So it works very well right now. Yes, cold air. Another cool feature that not many of K vehicles, or let's say K Honda trucks or vans have, is a tachometer. Check that out. That's a pack right there. If you like those revs, you're gonna like that tachometer. So it's really good on gas. It drives very well. It does not make any noises. It can go off asphalt, and it does it fairly well as well. And I did try that too. The radio does not work. I mean, it does. It produces some kind of noises, but you probably wouldn't want to have this radio that only goes up to 89.9 frequency anyway and has a cassette. I mean, you can probably want to put a little better unit in it that has a Bluetooth and maybe a couple of better speakers in it as well. But and that's it. Everything works on it, including all the lights. Blinker lights work, stop lights work, headlights work, blue light comes on and off. for the high beam. Again, overall, very good condition, very original. Hood liner is fairly clean for its age. Plastic is in good shape. Paint is in good shape. And the best part about this, it does attract a lot of attention to the point that you could be driving next to something, a sporty Mercedes, and everybody's looking at this and they forget about the sporty Mercedes. So I get a lot of thumbs up on this vehicle, and I drive it a little bit here and there, but every time I get into it I get a lot of thumbs up. But air conditioning works, and that's very important. Alright, so let me show you one more time that I do like how clean this vehicle is. And I mean the door jambs, the inner sides of the doors, and one more time the zinc plating again is original on the door hinges, on the upper door hinge and on the lower door hinge as well. Right here, for example, if you open this up, you have two reservoirs, one for the motor, one for windshield washer fluid, and on the other side there is a jack. You open this up and the jack is right here, and it's still zinc plated, and you can see how clean it is inside, and the stickers are still present. To me, something like that is important. Alright, so now we're going to perform a test drive, which will conclude 3 parts: drive off, drive by, and brake check, and a new special part that you're going to see soon, which means the cameraman, first time for grinding corp resistance, is coming with me. I think that's pretty awesome. We're gonna burn some tires right there. Brakes indeed do work well, and it drives very well. This vehicle is very nice, drives very good, very quiet, good insulation. You actually would be surprised, and I would say amazed, how comfortably it drives. You're not going to beat any speed records or any drag racing records. I mean, though 70 miles an hour downhill with the wind blowing, you know, but it's a Honda, so it will do that all day long. Another thing, it has 55,000 kilometers on it, which means roughly around 30,000 miles. So the life of that engine just began. Other than that, all it needs is a new proud owner. Alright, let's buckle up. We're gonna unleash some power right here. Okay. Take it easy. Engine's in the back, and it's very well insulated. It's a pretty thick layer of insulation and carton on top of it. So this is actually quieter than a mini truck, than a K truck. This van rides quieter, even though that the engine on the mini truck is outside. So that'll give you an idea. Another thing I'm going to stress or talk about this is it's a 5-speed. Quite a few of them are 4-speed, and you really want that 5th gear, 5th extra gear. I wouldn't say for speed, but just a closer ratio gearbox will work so much better on this van. So we're going to stretch ahead now 6,000 RPM. Let's not forget it's a 550cc motor, and I have to deal with this fairly, I mean, heavier van. This van is heavier than a truck, than a K truck, and also has a 4x4. So we're gonna get it about, there we go, 50 miles an hour right there. But it's alright. It feels like you're doing 80 anyway. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna do a little bit of off-roading. So as you can see, there is a ditch ahead of us. So we're gonna dive that into the ditch, and then we're gonna reverse it and then come out of the ditch. And we're gonna come out at an angle to make sure that the wheels are working. And there we go. Comes right out. Air conditioning works well. Again, we're up to 55 miles an hour. Time. This is another spot I like to test 4x4 and small vehicles like this is right here, and you can see it's a ditch ahead. And what we're going to do, we're going to do diagonal crossing, which means we're going to try to get the wheels up in the air. And basically, there you go. You give it a little gas, and it gets traction, and boom, off it goes. So 4x4, and it works well. Or four-wheel drive system. Plenty of legroom. Plenty. I mean, I'm in S-class territory right here, and the operator as well. Operator is in a Bentley right now. Plenty of legroom. Amazingly a lot. I thought it would be way worse. Let's say this is so much more spacious and more comfortable than a mini truck that you will not believe if you ever experienced one of these two. Alright, this is going to conclude the video, and one more time, all it needs is a new proud owner.